For one thing, finding a job is damn near impossible. Good work where you can support your family, maybe get some health insurance. It's just like, nope. It's like these places say they're hiring, but no, they're not really hiring. When I tell you, I've been putting in hundreds of applications and resumes, hundreds each week. So when people say nobody wants to work these days, yeah, we don't want to work for menial wages, we don't want to work in unsafe environments. Yeah, no one wants to work in those bullshit conditions. Also, I've been finding that when I do find a job, let's say it's in the career field where I've got my degree, which is communications, so, digital marketing, graphic design, social media management, that kind of stuff. It's like these people are hiring for a position, okay? They're hiring because they lack the skills and talent to do the thing that they need done, right? So then they hire you based on your talents. They see that you've got, and then when they get you through the door, it's like a switch flips. Now, nothing you do is good enough. Now they only want ideas done that they have come up with. But it's like, my guy, your ideas suck. That's why you hired me, remember? But now anytime you suggest an idea, they don't like it and they don't want to do it. And so then they only want to do their ideas, and then their ideas don't work. But then that's a reflection of you somehow? Like, what the fuck? I can't tell you how many of that boss I've had. That boss keeps repeating in my life. Like, my guy, if you had good ideas, you wouldn't have needed to hire me to begin with, you stupid bitch. Anyway, I've also had jobs that just don't care about their employees. They just don't give a shit. I don't mean that as a euphemism. I mean, they literally do not care. My most recent seasonal position in pest control, when I tell you I had to pee in a bottle so many times, and that's because everything was timed and tracked, and you can't just stop and go to the restroom. Now, that's dehumanizing in and of itself, okay? I also had, though, at that same job where my boss was doing a truck inspection and he saw my pee bottle. It's embarrassing, okay? But here's the deal. My boss did my job before in the past. So he knew what that bottle was when he saw it. What happened was he saw the bottle and he was like, oh, what's this? He wanted me to explain to him, this is my pee bottle. This is the bottle I have to pee in every single day. And he only wanted me to do that to shame me. Because when I tell you at the end of that conversation, it didn't end with, Douglas, you should throw this away. He just said, oh, okay. And then that was it. He just wanted to embarrass me. He just wanted to shame me. Now, I could talk about how shame is such a deeply rooted thing here in Colorado specifically, but that's not what this video is about. That's the same job where during an evacuation time because of a forest fire, they sent me into the evacuation zone to do a route for pest control, which is flammable. Anyway, one situation at that job I haven't talked about publicly was this time that I was accosted by the neighbor of a client. I could tell from the moment I parked my van that this guy, because he was outside on his property in his driveway, he was glaring at me before I ever even stepped out of the car. He wanted trouble. So I'm spraying the house, I'm doing my job, and this man approaches me, aggressively gets within like an inch of my face. He's cussing me, he's threatening to beat my ass. And I don't I'm nice, but like, I put a motherfucker in their place. I don't give a fuck. Like, and so like, I'm not being kind to this man. I'm like, no, bro, you better get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? But I let my boss know what happened. Okay, hey, this guy threatened me. He was like in my face. I don't feel safe. I had to leave the house early because I wasn't, I don't know if this man's gonna pull out a pew pew, My boss's response? Oh, just go back later. Go back at the end of your route to that house and finish it. Excuse me? Yeah, he didn't care. They just needed to make the money from me doing that house. They didn't care. I've done videos about the anti-blackness of the museum I worked for on the campus of Colorado State University. This is not what this video is about. They all can get fucked as far as I'm concerned. But the whole point of this is to say job hunting is miserable right now. So anyway, I've got some things on the horizon, I think. I appreciate those of you that have sent funds to help or have bought meditative tracks. Let me know if you're interested. I'm still trying to make a little extra coin. I hope everyone's doing well. Can you all relate to any of this? This is a long video. I'm sorry. I hope you're all having a great week, and I will talk with you whenever.